Here is step 7, where we're going to learn how to create and configure our payment button, which we're going to add to the first PDF that we created, and then we're going to create another Google form where we're going to have the link to after we make this page. So to get started, this is I'm gonna suggest you can use various payment method you want, but I'm gonna kindly suggest PayPal, because we want the system to be automated, in which we want the system to be working whether we are awake or asleep. Because if we want them to have to send it the login, have to send you the email to get the ebook all the time. That's after the manual. Sometimes you might be sleeping and someone wants to get a full ebook and you will not get to give them. So we want to automate this process. So I'll kindly suggest we use PayPal as a payment method. You can try other method that you like to use, but I like PayPal because it's free and it's very popular, and a lot of people have a lot of trust using PayPal. A lot of people have trust using PayPal, so I'm going to suggest you try to use PayPal. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to set up our PayPal. Next thing is we're going to set up our PayPal button. So how do we get started? You have to go to your PayPal.com. If you're in a country where PayPal is not supported, no problem. They see the work around this. Just click the contact the link in the description to get a solution to get your PayPal. Of course, you can use other payment method if you want, but I highly recommend PayPal. So if you don't have PayPal, just don't bother. Keep on watching this tutorial, and later on click the contact section in this video tutorial, and I'm gonna show you how to get your own PayPal to receive your payment. So what we're gonna do when you're in your PayPal account, what you got to do is click on tools, all tools. When you click on all tools, you're going to have to it's going to bring to this page. So when you're in this page, all you have to do here, favorite this, because you're going to be using this most times. Then sorry, I wanted to favorite PayPal button because you're going to use this most times. Now I want to add a PayPal button. So we're going to create this PayPal button, add it to our first PDF. Alright, so now let's start the creation. So we're going to create a new button. Okay, we're going to select the type of button that it is. Is a buy now, item name, and we can give it item name. You can call it A plus ebook anything you want. Just name it here. You can give it an ID if you want. You can just give it an own ID. And yeah, this is the price. So now you have to decide what price do you want to do the full version of the PDF for. As I told you, between $1 to $5 can back a lot, but feel free to experiment between $1 to $10. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm gonna like to put I like to do my things unique. I'm gonna like to put $4.99. You can put $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, but don't just put above $10. Want it to be very cheap so that it's not gonna look expensive for them to buy. You just want to verify that these people who have the interest to pay. These are the people I have interest to pay. So you can make it, if you like, you can make it $1, you can make it $2, you can make it anything you want based on you. And now we don't need to put any shipping fee. We don't need to put any this is my account, merchant ID. This is my primary email address because I have email address there. Whatever you like, you can use here. Then you go to here. You want to save PayPal button. You don't need to track profit and losses. If you want to track profit and losses, this is like if people request for refund, you are free to click track profit and losses if you want. You know how much you're selling this. This is just like if people request for a refund, then you're gonna click on this advanced. Yeah, so it's gonna ask you if you're an advanced user, you can customize the cash pay for your customer. This. You don't want to customize this for now. Can your customer add special instruction to message you? No, they can't add any special instruction to message you because you're not gonna read it. Do you need the customer shipping? No, we don't need that. Take customers to the special when they capture their checkout. Okay, this is left to you. Do you want to give them? No, we don't want to add anything here. We want to take a customer to the special store when they finish their checkout. Yes, so yeah, we're going to come here to add something later on, but for now I'm not going to add anything now. I'm going to come back to do that. So I'm going to create this button. Okay, I'm going to create a button. Okay, let's say for now I'm just going to copy a link here as an example. This is my form link here I kept here. I can copy this, but I won't like to use this so I don't create confusion for all. Okay, I'm going to create button over here. Create button. Okay, now we have this button, but we really want the link, so we don't want the this is the link that we're going to pick. This is our payment button, so we're going to copy this code. I'm going to save it here and let it know it's our payment button. Yeah. We are free to shorten this link so we can always keep tracking how the progress is going, so we can track if people actually clicked to try to buy. So here you're gonna click here. This is very nice for us. I forgot to tell you earlier that with Bitly you can also track clicks. You won't know how many people click and where they are clicking from. And let's give it a link. Let's see. Buy weight loss ebook paper. Feel free to give this whatever you want. Do this whatever you want. For ebook. I'm going to give this whatever name you want, then you're going to click save, and you have to copy this your link. You can always edit this link. It's supposed to be here. Yes, and I'm going to save it again. I'm going to copy this, so you can always customize this and edit this whenever you want. So I'm going to click it here. I'm going to save it. This is my link. So with this I can easily track how many people click try to buy. Save this. Good. So now we've done something great, something awesome. We're still going to come back here to edit this code where we're going to put where it's going to direct them after they finish edition, after they finish trying to pay, where they're going to get the ebook. So now what we want to do next is we want to go back to our remember the weight loss part 1 that we created. Now it's time to do some justice to that. So how do we do justice to that? We go back to the part 1. You understand? So I want to tell you that make sure you are creative around about this. Enjoy this ebook. Kindly buy the full version to support my work and get a free bonus. Yeah. So the bonus is recommending them to the athletes and get the free recommended and get the recommended bonus. Yeah, get the recommended bonus. I don't want to name that it's free and it's not free. So feel free to be creative with this aspect of it. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to come back here and we're going to go to Google. We're going to go find a buy now button which we're going to integrate. Alright, I just remember we don't need to try to look for the image to use. We can just come back to our website over here and you see this. We're gonna try to save this image on our desktop, or we can just copy this image. Click on copy image, then go back to your part 1 here and come over here and paste this image over here by using Ctrl V or E. So you're gonna have this image pasted over here. Alright, this is gonna take some time because it's coming from the web to the system. So don't worry about how slow it is. It's actually definitely going to paste, and you want to now you want to save this image. Just click and say save image as. Save this image somewhere that you can easily access. I have it as a PayPal bar button. And you have that saved already, because sometimes direct copy might not work for you, as it didn't work here for no reason there. So if that doesn't work for you, you want to insert the something directly. So I'm gonna first of all suggest you insert a text box first of all, because when you insert a text box, this is going to help you to be able to control wherever the image is getting pasted. We want a simple text box. Alright, now you have a simple text box. Click, and now we're going to insert our image. We're going to insert our image. That is right here. Okay, and then you're going to locate your banner button. So that's it. You can extend it and make it big as much as you want, and you don't have to bother about this. Make it look big. Then you can come here and click on the home, and you can come to you want to edit this text button right now. I have to click on this. Okay, this is like going to almost take over everything here. So what you want to do right now is extend this as much as you can. So you have this extended. So you have this extended. You might want to shape outline. And I see you want no shape outline. Over here you can see. So we have a good buy now button. So now there's one thing left to do to this buy now button. We want to link it. We want to add our PayPal button to it. So now we go back here. We're going to click on it. We're going to copy this link. We're going to copy this link. Then we're going to come back right here. And we're going to click on the inserts. And we're going to put our hyperlink we want it to go right here. Wow, we just created our first PDF, which we just created our first money machine. So now we want to save this thing back as a normal text, and now we want to save it as a PDF. Yes, Footpath. And remember to choose PDF over here. So we have our first PDF ready. So give name that's going to make you know it is the one. So Footpath 36 protein food to lose weight. Okay, so it is free, and you save this as a PDF. So now we have this file saved as a PDF. We have this file saved as a PDF, and now we successfully created our paper button. We've added it to our first PDF, and the next thing now is we need to complete the where it's gonna take them after they complete their payments. And to do that, we need to go back to create a second form, which I'm going to do just right now in this place. So now let's click here. Okay, I think this came up when I clicked on Bitly. We're going to go back to our Google Forms over here. Remember how we created the first form? If you've forgotten how we created the first form, just scroll back. But there's no reason for you to scroll back because I'm still going to show you how to create the second form right here. And this second form is what we're going to call the code list. The first one is called the code list, while this other one is going to be called the hot list, because these are people that are actually interested in buying what we have to offer. Alright, now it's time to create our second form. So let's create the third form, the second form, sorry. Okay, now we have the second form. So what we're going to title this second form. So in this second form, we are going to use the second form to link them to the okay, got it. We're going to use the second form to link them to where to get the full version. So you're going to type get the full version of remember they are going to get this. I'm trying to copy this title because I don't want to write it. Alright, we have to get the full version of 36 foods to lose. To lose weight and look and live healthy. Yes. So remember, this is gonna be the link they will get sent after they made the purchase, and instantly we want to also ask for their names and phone. So this is going to be our code list. We're going to change this back to short answer. Verify name. Required. Admin question. I'm gonna ask them for a valid email. Valid email to get access. So you want them to put an accurate email since they've already made the purchase. You don't even need to do this. They already know they need to put their valid email. You don't want to make any mistakes. So get the full access of 36 potato food to lose weight and live healthy. Remember, you can always change the title just to make it look like yours entirely. A lot of people are going to be using the same thing. You understand? You want to make sure it looks unique. If you have time, you can even do some minor edition in the PDF and the Word. It's not recommended, but it's just suggested if you can. Make sure it's required. And now we want to title this. I want to title this. I'm going to give this. I give the first one with was. Give it something like awesome. At least, so these are people that make some purchase. So now we're gonna come here over here, create a spreadsheet for this with lots. We click on create and the spreadsheet is creating. We need to do anything on the spreadsheet. Alright. The next thing we're going to do here, we're going to come back to these settings over here, where we're going to the models. Please click this correct email address. The network is somehow. Then we're going to click on presentation. Then here is going to be the link. We're going to put the link to where they're going to download the PDF. So let's call this link to download the PDF. So we're going to come back here and put the link to PDF. Alright, so we save this. Now we're going to get our link. We're going to come here. We're going to click on the short URL. We're going to click this. Okay, you can go over to Bitly to shorten this if you want, but I don't think we need to track how many people download it because nobody pays that won't get to download it. Yeah, so nobody's going to pay that fee to download it. So we're going to say list. So as with niche up list form. So now we have to take this link and go back into PayPal and try to put it back. So we're going to go back to a need button. So depending on how long you stayed, you might have to be signing to do that. Yeah, and then you have to be signing. Section is timed out. You have to be logging. Okay, we are back to our dashboard. You want to click on all tips here again, or you can click on PayPal button because I selected it over there and I had the PayPal button. So click on all tools to go to the PayPal button, or click on PayPal button so you can edit. Let me copy my link once more to be sure I'm putting the right link. Correct. So we have action here. Click on action. Action is to edit. So and to just do is just keep scrolling down to the third section where you can click where you want to take customers to when you finish checkout. You see, we are taking them to the farm. Alright, let's save changes. That's good. You can still confirm it's not going to change, it's still going to be the same. See, engine G5W, it's still going to be the same, it isn't going to change. See, G5W, so it's not going to change because you did some addition. It's going to be a permanent link forever. Alright, so from in this stage now, we finished configuring the PayPal button. So now we have to move to the next step, which is uploading a file. So I hope you learned great stuff in this step 7.